Hi and welcome back. So hey, how's it going? How are you doing? No, I haven't been on YouTube for a minute in terms of posting. I've made like 3 videos actually, so I haven't had time to really edit them. I could have edited them during the holiday, but I kind of just wanted to chill as well because I'm always working, so yeah. And then yesterday I could have done it, but I'm happy with what happened yesterday. I mean, although I did kind of get like halfway through the day and kind of feel like meh, but I forgot I didn't sleep enough the night before. It's whatever. I decided to come here and talk to you guys about something, like a little piece of advice, I guess, from experience. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this channel anymore. Like, I have all these plans, but I feel like I can't do things until certain things are in line, which is kind of stupid, but also at the same time, some of it is real. Like, releasing more music. Like, I gotta make music and be good at music before I really want to release music. Or at least have things to release. I mean, it doesn't have to be good for me to release it, but like, I don't really have much to really share with you guys, so I don't know, I'm just going through things, guys. I'm really just, overall things are great, but I'm definitely like, going through it. There's definitely some insecurities and stuff, but that's okay. I'm okay, I'm fine. So I'm gonna try to finish this video, what I wanna say, because I really wanna eat this lasagna from dinner. Anyway, what I wanted to say, I'm gonna do this really quick. I wanna eat this lasagna. I wanted to talk to you about a word that I think should be worse than a curse word. It should be added to the words of curse words. And especially when you're referring to self or someone else's ability to do so, I think that word is can't. Can't is a really, really bad word, and I'm gonna tell you why you should eliminate can't from your vocabulary. So, yeah. So, yeah, so I've been thinking about this recently to some extent, and I've been doing a lot of like reflection and a lot of thinking about where I want to be and what I want to do. And it's very frustrating at times because I don't have the skill set I want, and it's not that I can't do it, because I know I can, but it's the frustration of time-wise, because I know it takes time to learn and to do certain things and to get where I want to be, and I'm like being rushed to figure it all out in terms of like my career, and I'm like, I'm not that great yet. I'm gonna try to not put myself down, but like there are some aspects where like I really need to get better at before I can say I'm gonna make a career in it, like creating music, something I really need to work on. Oh, I'm getting stressed out just thinking about it. So I was, studying some of my favorite artists and, just really trying to learn from them. And I just got myself, I was feeling kind of down about not being where I wanted to be. That's essentially, I feel that a lot sometimes, just really wanting to be at a higher level, but there's so many things that I have to think about and worry about, and I probably shouldn't actually worry about, but at the same time I worry about. We should eliminate the word can't. It should be considered a curse word, especially when you're referring to self or saying if someone else can do something. I'm gonna mainly refer it into self, because here's why, and I think this is really important. You shouldn't believe that you can't do anything. Like, you should be able to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. And I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds like crap, and if you're over like the age of 12, you're like, yeah, right. Whatever, life is not that easy. But I'm telling you right now, no, it's not easy, but it's also not always difficult. It's not as difficult as we think it'd be. It's not impossible. Like, oh man, I just thought about that song from that musical. Was that my first Oh my gosh, Cinderella was my first musical. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. Anyway, but yeah, there's like that song, and I love how in the song she's like, I feel like the fairy godmother's kind of trolling Cinderella for a second, like just joking around with her, like, oh yeah, these things are impossible. Yeah, you're right, it is impossible. It's so impossible that it's possible. And she's like, well, wait, did you just say possible? And she's like, possible. She's like, possible? And she's like, possible, possible, and the song turns into possible, and from impossible to possible. So it's possible to do anything. Honestly, think of the word, and I know this is cliche, and I know you've seen it 1,000 times, and I'm yelling at you aggressively and pointing my fork at you. I know you've heard this a bunch of times. Impossible is really just the word saying I'm possible, right? Just look at it like that. I know this is nothing new, but I feel like this needs to be heard because there are things we know already, and yet we forget to practice because it's like breathing. Like we kind of forget it's there, and breathing's a natural and like it's an involuntary thing. You don't really have to think about breathing. Although sometimes we should, especially when we're getting stressed, we should actually take a minute and think, ooh, breathe. Take a moment. But I feel like when it comes to things like fundamental tools in life that we should remember, it's a little easier to forget those things because they're not necessarily involuntary. And especially when you're surrounded by people who say can't, even though you might know that you should never say can't, or you know that you can, it'll rub off on you. So I'm thinking back on it, I've had a lot of people who are negative about what they could and cannot do. Maybe not so much about me, because a lot of people are like, oh, you could do this, I see you doing that, I see you doing that, but it's not really so much about them believing in me, it's about me believing in me. It is always about you believing in yourself. You're not gonna get anywhere if only other people believe in you. You can get like little steps up, but you're not gonna go that far if you, and I mean you, I don't care if 1,000 people believe in you, if you don't believe in you, it's not gonna translate. It's not gonna really, you might get some success to say if you have 1,000 people believe in you, but like still, you get what I'm saying? Like I had people in high school and college, people I just meet all the time, they see that I dance and they're like, you're gonna go very far. And I'm like, I think part of the reason why it's frustrating is because dance is not the only thing I want to do with my life, although I'm a dance major. And this time off has made me realize how much I really love music.
And even though I was a music major and then made it my minor, made it so complicated.
And I kind of felt guilty about it, and I was just thinking about that too recently, like feeling guilty about the fact that I changed my mind. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to realize what the truth was. I feel like I was also denying myself some of the truth. I love dance. I'm not even saying I don't love dance at all. I love dance. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, I've been asked by dance professors, like, what do you want to do with it? And I'm just like, I don't know how to answer them because there's so much I want to do. And I feel like they want me to have a definitive answer, which I understand why, because you need to learn certain things for different fields. But at the same time, I just want to do it all. And that's another thing. Like, don't let someone tell you you should only do one thing of one of your passions. I think that's bull. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've been told this before, and I get it to some extent. Like, you shouldn't overwhelm yourself with trying to do everything. Take a little by little. But I don't think you should stop doing all the things you like to do. So for me, as a musician, as a dancer, as an artist in many forms, I think what's important for me to remember, it's okay to want to do it all and not feel like I have to abandon the other to do it. Like, I think that was one of the reasons why I decided to take my major as a music major and switch it with my minor, which was dance at the time, because I felt like there was no way I could do both as a music major. I tried to put like dance classes in. They're like, you have a choreography class I see here. Literally, this is how my advisor, so I was looking to go into composition because I wanted to learn how to make music the best way I could, because I was like, well, regardless, I want to make music. That's something I always know as a standpoint. And you know, I thought about doing music business, but I was like, I kind of just want to learn how to make music. Like, I really need, I feel like I'm really behind a lot of my peers musically, especially when I was at college. And I just wanted to get really good at making music because I knew that that could translate into me being a recording artist myself, to writing for other recording artists, for writing for scores. And I was still like trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do with music. Now I'm not afraid to admit, because I think I've always known, I was just too afraid to admit that I want to be the singer and I want to, it's a little ego. I want to be forefront of all what I do with my music, and I want to sing, I want to write lyrics, I want to write music. And, you know, it's something I'm still struggling with because of my confidence in my singing. And it's been a while since I've seriously like really been writing lyrics. I used to write lyrics a lot, like almost every day back in high school. And I kind of just slowly stopped. And, yeah, it's something that I need to heat this up. My lasagna is so good. My mom made lasagna. But yeah, I just think it's really important to just to know not to use that word. Do not say I can't. Practice, I think once a day for like a few minutes a day, just visualize what you want and really believe you could do it. Like, it's tough at first, trust me, I know, but I want you to say I can, I can, I can. Even things you think you can't, even when you start saying it, maybe at first you're like, oh, you get that weird tingly feeling of like, I can, but I'm gonna say I can, and as you say I can, it's like, oh, you gotta break that habit. That's a habit now in you. You gotta break that and believe you can do it. This is also for me. So enjoy editing me, future me. I really, really think this is important. This is something that, there's so many factors to this I want to say, but I'm not gonna make this video too long. But I just wanted to say, please, please, please believe in yourself. Please, it is so important, because if you don't believe in yourself, even if other people believe in you, they're gonna kind of see it, and you're not gonna get anywhere. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna try as hard. You're not gonna put yourself out there. You're not gonna get those opportunities. Because just because people believe in you doesn't mean they're gonna give it to you. They might believe in you, but oh, it's awesome, I believe in you. But they're not necessarily going to do anything about it. It's for you to do something about it. Oh my, ooh, felt that in my spirit. Anyway, I really want to eat and watch some TV before I go to work, and I really want to post this today so that it's done and it's off my mind, and then I can slowly edit other videos. I have a vlog from like a week and maybe a half ago. Still gonna post it. Don't give a crap. At this point, I'm just gonna post it because I don't want to be like, what if I didn't post it? Even though it's old, but yeah, just believe you can. And yeah, there's so much more I want to say, but I think I'm gonna leave it here. There's so much more. The last thing I will say though, actually, I want to talk to you guys about in terms of the word can't is, this is something I wish, because it was something from my childhood and I was always taught, and I always believed you could. Like I said, it was like nature. It was part of who I believed, and what it was core belief that you could do and achieve anything. And then as you get older, you see how hard life is, and it's tough. I started to slowly start saying I can't. Like, I actually realized I've been saying I can't a lot more than I ever thought I ever would. Like, I didn't realize it sneaks up on you. So, you know, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Comment below. Please let me know what your relationship with the word can't is, what your relationship with the word can. Believe in yourself. What have you achieved? We could talk a whole thing, talk a whole bunch in the comments below. Also follow me on social media. You know, I might even go back to Twitter and we can have a whole conversation about this. I mean, no one tweets me back, but like, if you want to tweet me back, we can do this. We can totally do it. I'm open. I just want to have a conversation. It's not even about views. I'm not gonna even ask you to like it. If you want to like it, fine. If you want to subscribe, fine. But what I really wanted is have a conversation, because I know a lot of us are going through it, especially at this time of our lives when you're like 20. I mean, you could go through it at any point of your life, but I think a lot of the youth is going through it, especially with social media, seeing everyone else doing things, and you feel like there's no space. Like, I'm like feeling discouraged about doing YouTube sometimes, but it's something I really love and I really want to give it a try, because I don't want to go through my life and be like, what if I did YouTube? So it's not, I don't think it's the only way to success for me as an artist, but I think I definitely should give it a try. So here's me trying to give it a try. I don't even know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. Soon there'll be more content, and like fun content, rather than just me talking to you guys straight up like this, advice and life stuff. But I don't really know how. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still on this road of coming into my full self and really just accepting myself and everything. So yeah. Wow, that was a lot more than I wanted to say. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, or wherever time of day you're watching this. I hope this made you smile. Maybe it made you think like, man, I really can do things. Or I don't know, I just hope it touched you in some kind of way. And maybe you might brush it off and forget about it, but at least this was like a little seed. And then maybe later on someone will bring it up and you'll think of this video. Alright, I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna eat some lasagna and watch some Grownish again, even though I finished the whole season. And let's get it! And 2 and 3, wait. Dang, I forgot the words.